Buenos dias, damas y caballeros. This is a follow-up of our earlier vlog regarding the cyber war we are waging with China and the puppets, the minions of China working in our country. So yan po ang sitwasyon natin ngayon, and that's why it's very important to put things into perspective. So ang objective po talaga, as we said earlier in our earlier vlog, ang objective po talaga ng mga DDS forces, kaya meron silang expose kuno ng 18 Marines, ay overthrow of the government. Overthrow pa rin talaga. Yun pa rin ang primary objective. Hindi lang ito, yung expose nila was not meant to help the investigation sa flood control anomaly. It is intended to rile up or to instigate the public to rise up against the government. Hindi sila interesado na ma-investiga talaga, makulong ang salarin. Gusto lang nila na udyukin ang tao, to rise up as one and overthrow the Marcos administration. They are not working for the truth. They are working for the overthrow of the Marcos government. And why are they doing this? They are doing this dahil this is a desperate attempt on the part ng mga DDS. Siyempre, they are also playing along the interests of China to take control of the Philippines, lalo na as a forward base when they shall have attack Taiwan. At also they want to overthrow this government long before the 2028 elections. Kumaga, ginawa nila itong expose ng 18 or fake expose ng fake Marines ay para mapigil yung eventual impeachment ni Sara Duterte. Para kwan ito, parang sa kuryente, short circuit nila bago tayo umabot sa posisyon na ma-impeach si Sara. Dapat muna tanggalin na nasa pwesto si President Bongbong Marcos and install Sara Duterte into power. So yan, in power. So yan talaga. In fact, sa recent interview ni Senator Ping Lacson, sabi niya earlier, willing naman siya tumulong dito. In fact, willing siya magbigay ng benefit of the doubt dito sa grupo na ito. Sabi niya, kung ang ginawa lang ni Atty. Baligot ay binigyan siya ng kopya ng affidavit, baka mag-initiate pa siya ng Blue Ribbon Committee investigation sa bagay na ito. Kung binigyan lang siya ng kopya ng affidavit, he was willing to help. He was willing to check out kung totoo ba yung claims, sino ba mga natanggap, at magkano ba natanggap, at kailan ba natanggap yung mga yung mga morning, 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 yung 800 billion daw na flood control payola galing kay Saldico. So open mind naman si Ping Lacson dito. Pero nagtataka siya bakit hindi siya binigyan ng kopya kahit alam na makakatulong siya. At bakit later on narinig niya narinig na niya na imbes ang panawagan ay para sa Ombudsman, DOJ, Blue Ribbon, Commission on Audit, NBI ay para imbestigahan ito. Ang panawagan na ay nananawagan na sa tao na susuportahan sila. Kumbaga, dinadala nila sa public opinion. So, at sabi ni Ping, bakit ganun na kaagad? Bakit bago investigasyon hinihikayat na yung mga tao na to rally behind the 18 fake Marines or ex-Marines or ex-Army or whatever, ex-driver. Yung iba daw dyan, driver, yung iba mga regular na civilian employees na pinalabas na Marines. Yung iba dyan galing sa Philippine Army pero hindi pa regular force, reservists. So sabi ni Ping, bakit ganun? At besides, sabi niya, bakit very suspicious yung timing? Bakit pinaputok ito the day before the EDSA People Power Anniversary and also yung trillion peso march and at the height of the ICC hearing. So sabi niya doon siya nagduda at ang tingin niya all of these efforts are intended to destabilize this government. All of these efforts are intended to kickstart a coup d'etat, the removal and effect the removal of President Bongbong Marcos and installation into power of Vice President Sara Duterte. So that way, Sara escapes the impeachment. Hindi siya matanggal sa pwesto at hindi siya ma-perpetually banned from running for office. At China can take over. So yan, so ganun rin ang pananaw natin. At buti naman Ping Lacson spelled this out. At kasi syempre sabi nga niya galing naman tayo sa intelligence. Sabi niya normal lang yan na kinikilatisin natin yung circumstance ng mga hindi lang yung laman ng intelligence report kundi sino ang gumawa at ano ang timing nito. So yan, yun, expose yung kwan nila, yung grand scheme nila for kwan pa rin, kudeta pa rin, yun pa rin, which is an indication na talagang nagpapanik na sila. At tingnan natin kung pagkatapos nitong 18 Marines ano pa bang bago. Pero medyo gas-gas na kasi tulad ng sinabi natin noon, bistado na rin ng mga tao kung ano ang kwan nila, agenda nila, kaya hindi naman nasuporta ng tao. Kaya wala, puro kwan na lang, from expose to propaganda ops na lang, propaganda war na lang, tulad ng ginawa nila sa NBI sa unang appearance nila. So yun lang po ang analysis natin dito sa issue na ito and commentary. Thank you very much everyone for watching. Thank you very much for joining me in this vlog, and see you in my next vlog.